I don't believe that Joe Biden even looks at his Twitter account, let alone writes anything on it. Then again, I don't think he can put on his own underpants and even generally clothe himself because he's not all there, is he? He is, without a doubt, the worst president in US history. And considering apparently, well, allegedly, 81 million Americans voted for the guy, the most that's ever voted for any president in US history, and I say that term very loosely. His tweets get very low viewing numbers, low likes, and very low retweets. And he is also mind-numbingly stupid, and he literally cannot string a sentence together. And there's something very creepy about him when he's around women and kids, and it's uncomfortable viewing. So if you are a US citizen and you're watching this and you voted for Biden, then you need to give your head a wobble, as we say here in the UK. Now, I know my previous video was about hypocrisy, the hypocrisy of the left, and there's more of it on show here, because he tweeted this the other day. American democracy is under attack because the defeated former president of the United States refuses to accept the results of the 2020 election. He refuses to accept the will of the people. He refuses to accept the fact that he lost. Now, whoever wrote this for Joe Biden, and again, I don't believe it was Joe Biden who wrote this. It was either Jill Biden or one of his other handlers. It could even be President Obama. Because remember, there is a clip of Obama saying after he ends his presidency, he would love to be in a basement somewhere, talking to the next president, preferably a Democrat or preferably a puppet like Biden, through a concealed earpiece. So I wouldn't put it past these devious bastards to do this. But again, this is lefty hypocrisy at its finest. Because do you remember when President Trump got elected in 2016, we had nothing but violence on the streets by left-wing groups, both moderate and extreme. Black Lives Matter, Momentum, Antifa, the worst of the lot, a terrorist group. These people committed horrific assaults and murder, and in some cases rape, on innocent people. There were Trump supporters being filmed, being attacked ruthlessly, aggressively attacked in public places because they wore red MAGA hats. People were encouraged everywhere that Trump went to protest and riot, and they did. And not one word of condemnation came from Biden, Obama, or any other leading Democrat and woke leftist in America. Then again, it's okay when the lefties do it, isn't it? And as for refusing to accept the alleged results of the 2020 election, Hillary Clinton has just crawled out of whatever dark corner she lives in and said that President Trump and the deplorables, i.e. the Trump voters, won't accept the results of the next general election. And as for refusing to accept the will of the people and the result of the apparent Joe Biden victory in the 2020 election, how many times has Hillary Clinton come out and refused to accept the 2016 election? She would have refused to accept that one. She urged everyone to refuse to accept President Trump's election victory. And it'll happen again. I think, is it 2024, the next one? I mean, these people are just, they're something else, aren't they? And then Joe Biden tweeted this: all of us who reject political violence, and I believe that the overwhelming majority of Americans, all of us must unite to make it absolutely clear violence and intimidation have no place in America. You know, it's a shame he didn't convey this message when Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and all the rest of the left-wing extremists were rioting and making people's lives a misery throughout Trump's presidency. And it's pretty galling to say that once Biden was apparently elected, everyone had to all of a sudden come together to heal the nation. It makes you sick, doesn't it? So there we go. If Biden wins the next general election in America, and I do believe he's running as well, I'm sure the Democrats are happy with that. But if the guy wins, then, you know, there's definitely something going on somewhere. Because no way will hardworking, decent, patriotic Americans vote for a guy who literally within days of him being in office fucked the country upside down with job losses, inflation, rising prices in everything. who then had the front to blame Trump for it all. My God, what a douchebag. Anyway, that's my video. Hope you like. Let me know what you think in the comments. And until my next video, look after yourselves and Roger Trout.